Hey guys, welcome back. A little known fact about me is I actually play a lot of Pokemon TCG online. Just real quick, I was supposed to do a Let's Play of Resident Evil, but my computer can't handle Resident Evil's girth, so I had to make up something else. So while learning these new programs, I'm gonna make, I guess, Pokemon decks. I actually play a lot of Pokemon. I play a lot, so I would just make random decks. Really, they could be viable, but they're not really too try hard. This one is gonna cover Sharpedo, mostly because I like Sharpedo as a Pokemon, and also because he's kind of like an underrated Pokemon. Well, at least an EX in this Primal Clash set. He's kind of getting overshadowed by Gardevoir, Aggron, Groudon, and Kyogre. You don't really hear much about Camerupt or Trevenant or Sharpedo, so I decided to make a Sharpedo-EX deck, and I think he's actually pretty good in terms of accessibility or like bothering your opponent. For 2 energies, he does Hunt, which makes you switch out a Pokemon and does 30 damage to the new active Pokemon. Now, 30 damage is not that great, but put Muscle Band on him, he does 50, and that's actually not that bad. It's pretty decent for a 2 energy cost. The second one is for Disruption, and I actually kind of like it. It's called Jagged Fang. Discard an energy, and the discard energy at 2, it's for 100. And discarding energy at any point in time is actually really good. Disrupts people's deck, especially especially if it's double colors or a special kind of energy that really wrecks their day, since they only have about 4 of those. They can only run 4 of those, so if you discard those, it really disrupts their whole game plan. And Sharpedo has that ability. He can disrupt your entire deck the way it would work. Like, say for instance you use Groudon, Primal Groudon. Usually you can't get him out because Lysander or Pokemon Catcher or any kind or Escape Rope, they don't work on Groudon because of his Ancient Train ability. But with Hunt, you can get him out. And since Groudon has a big, hefty retreat cost, he probably most likely you won't be able to see him going back to the bench, since it does require 4 energies. And if they run out, they do have a switch, odds are they won't have that much switches if you keep doing it to him. Same thing with decks like Gardevoir. They use support Pokemon a lot, like Spritzy. You hunt them out and they retreat, but you can just keep hunting them back out. Unfortunately, though, Gardevoir is kind of a harder deck for Sharpedo to take on since of that resistance, but you can put Stadium in here that helps out. So yeah, so Sharpedo has a lot of tools that can help out, and the Pokemon and the items this will help out Sharpedo even more. And I actually think Sharpedo is actually not that bad. He's actually a really good Pokemon as far as disruption. For Toads, since Toads are a big thing and a lot of item cards getting played, I run a Crawdon. Basically, just evolve him from your hand. You basically discard an energy from the active Pokemon. It works well. This Unruly Call ability comboing with the Jagged Fang takes off quite a bit of energies. I have AZ or As to keep doing the energy disruption. But the real MVP of this deck, the one that makes it flow consistently, is Hydreigon with his ability Dark Impulse. Basically lets you attach a dark energy from the discard pile to active Pokemon, and you really need that because with Jagged Fang you'll be discarding quite a bit of energy by the time the deck's pretty much running over. When it's all said and done, you'll be discarding quite a bit of energy. So having that with Hydreigon and his ability is really good. Helps to keep the deck more consistent and stable. As far as that, we have pretty much item cards that help slow down the opponent as much as we can, because it does take 3 to 2 energies to do anything with Sharpedo. So we need to slow down our opponent. We have basically Crushing Hammer, standard, flip a coin, discard an energy. Enhanced Hammer, special energy. Doesn't work on Toad since it's going to quick and punch you, but backup right here. Escape Rope for when they catch out your Hydreigon or your Crawdon. The Crawdon's less serious since you could just AZ and back up, but you know, Escape Roping for Hydreigon is really useful. I only have 1 Plasma Hypnotize Laser. I don't really have that much from this set. I usually pay from tcg1.net, which is basically you have all the cards there for free. But I like this because it's more streamlined and it looks just nicer in general. So I don't have much from the old set, but I do have one because Sharpedo has one major flaw, and it's taking down Pokemon in 1 hit. And even then, taking down Pokemon in 2 hits, because there are Pokemon, even with Muscle Band, he does max with both moves. He does max of 170, which 180 Pokemon basically live on the 10 HP. So this could be the clutch right here. As far as Megas, Dragon Fang twice with the Muscle Band would knock out any Mega, even Groudon or Aggron, if they don't have a Muscle Band. But usually they have a Muscle. They have the Spirit Link on them. Rare Candy, 1 for the Hydreigon. I have 1 because of the Toads. I also have 1 of these. So I only ever need 1 Hydreigon out there, but I have 2 options of getting it out. Repeat Ball, I only have 1 for the Crawdon or the Sharpedo if I want to get another one out. 1 Megaphone to discard tools. 3 Ultra Balls, once again, to get these guys out. 2 Versus Seekers for stability. 2 As for the Crawdons mostly, and the Sharpedo if they take enough damage, which is pretty good. Denying a person of their 2 prize card kill or 2 prize card win is pretty good. 2 Ends because I'm starting to favor Professor Birch, actually, in all honesty. I'm starting to favor him a little better. So I have 2 Ends, 2 Birch, 4 Sycamores, 2 Shaunas, 1 Teammates, which is a really good tech card for anything. I think running 1 or 2 max is probably the best thing for Teammates at least. 2 Shadow Circles for, Mega Manetrix and Manetrix. Even though I haven't seen them too much, they're there. And since Sharpedo is your main attacker and you won't attack with anyone else besides Sharpedo, I run 2 Silent Labs to get rid of Suicunes and Siglifs. Power, however, is another thing. If by any chance you do run into a Power, I usually just target the other bench Pokemon before Power, so I can't really do anything about Power. I could poison him and hopefully maybe he'll die, but my best bet is always just target another member of the bench. So that 4 Muscle Bands, because you really need that extra 20 damage. You will really start to understand why Muscle Band's so good once you start running a Sharpedo deck and you really miss that 20 extra HP attack. And 9 Dark Energy. 9 because 9's pretty good. Powers up 3 Sharpedos, especially with this guy on the bench. You never really lose an energy. But yeah. So I run a lot of shuffling cards besides Sycamores because sometimes I always get a Hydreigon but not the Dino or the Dino, so I want to just shuffle them back and get something new. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not too complicated. Basically, you just want to disrupt your opponent's deck as much as you can before they get started up, and hopefully by the time they get started up, you're already going. So let's try it out for a spin. I have played it with quite a bit of times. As you can see, I've played with it quite a bit. I have 16 overall wins with this deck. That's with the Proto Sharpedo because it's Proto Sharpedo because I had made a couple adjustments to it. So let's see how it works. Hopefully we don't fight like Kyogre or something where energy acceleration is abundant. Hopefully you find like a Medicham deck or something where energy is very not slow but at a pace. So this guy's running he's running electric, so that's gonna be tough already. See how that works out. You got Tail, so hopefully that means I go first. You always want to go first with this deck. It is not a point. Starting with the Dino. That's not great. You always want to go first with this deck because you want to have the 1 energy attachment to Sharpedo before it starts. Alright, so Thundurus-EX. That is going to be one heck of a trouble. Alright, so we're going to go and poison him because we're going to need to. It's Tails, which is kind of like a thing, but let's go and Birch. I already don't want to discard the Hydreigon. So there we go, heads. Back a new fresh start. Another Dino, which is okay, I guess. I miss a dark energy attachment, which is kind of bad because I don't want to touch the Dino, but might as well because I need to actually retreat him just in case. Or if just in case he gets killed, it's also in the discard pile for these guys, so that's not too bad. If he does get killed, I got teammates, so that maybe Team Plasma Ball is a Plasma deck, which isn't that great. Lugia. It's not great in terms of, like, for me. So Theranuckle is going to touch energy, I guess? Or he didn't have an energy. He didn't have an energy. Alright, so... See, look at this. We can AZ him back up, which is what I love to do. I love to deny people. But I don't want to do that, and I wish he had touched something useful. I'm going to go into Sycamore for a Crawfish. Let's see. The Silent Lab might be useful actually towards the... Alright, well, we just won that. I'm not sure exactly why. I guess he just gave up. Oh man, just 3? Anyways, so there you go. That's how Sharpedo... Just joking. Start another one. I'm actually saving quite a bit of the coins so that when the new set comes out, I have enough to buy the Emerald Break, because I actually want to make a Mega Rayquaza deck. This guy's gonna go first. I think he's actually pretty good. I just enjoy how he pretty much breaks the actual game, and now they're making him into a card where he actually breaks the card. Oh, perfect! This is what you want to hunt out. Look at these 50 HP Pokemon. There's Evolta. All right, well, or Eviltal. How do you want to pronounce it? But perfect. These 50 HP Eevees is what you want to attack. What the heck? Oh no! Oh yeah. What the heck? He picked it back up. Oh, whatever. I thought I had that little glitch where the card stays in front of you all the time. Okay, so it's a Dark Cloak. Like I said, this is my deck version of it. You can run different things. Oh, look at that Sigilyph. Perfect. Poisoning me. He's gonna get to sleep on me because that always happens on me. I mean, I always fall asleep. I've been thinking about running Dark Cloak. Alright, I'm awake, which is good. I really don't want to poison this guy specifically because he's just gonna evolve. So I'm gonna attach an energy. Let's get another Sharpedo out, I guess. That's the best call. Or start working on that Dino. You know what? Let's get another Sharpedo out. Get him out there. Go ahead and versus Seeker at the end. I really don't want to end him because he didn't look like he has anything, but I want to get things going. Another Sharpedo. Hey, another versus Seeker though. That's pretty good. That's all I can do for right now. Yeah, that's all I can do for right now, so I'm going to return. I'm going to take some poison damage, but his deck doesn't seem too frightening right now at this point, but he could have also Jolteon, which I think he's going to do. We're going to see the electric energy pretty soon. If it's dark, he's Umbreon, I guess. Psychic Espeon, so Espeon, Umbreon, I'm assuming, I'm not sure exactly. That's what I think he would put down, is Espeon, Umbreon. Well, there's that. Is he gonna attack the bench? Or he couldn't Side Alert, I guess? Or he's gonna Shadow Ball the bench, I guess? Versus Seeker for a Fan Club? Alright. So Mewtwo and the Evolta. Okay. I need to really get rid of the Darkrai, but see how he has that 180 health thing that I also love. Okay, so Silent Lab is for Sigilyph. Like I said, a safeguard kind of ruined your day. Touch on energy there. Gonna versus Seeker for a N again. I love versus Seeker. Gonna play N. We got a Crawfish. We got an AZ, which I can use next turn, but I really need to get that Muscle Band on him, and I really need to get a Dino out there as soon as I can. Unfortunately, I didn't draw to the supporter. Get a Dino. Put him down. One thing I like about this deck is you can hunt for two tree cost Pokemon. Unfortunately, Darkrai is in the mix, and Darkrai has an interesting that ability. So playing Silent Lab actually first would have helped out a big deal. I don't know why I didn't play it. I kind of messed up there. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. All he has to do is attach an energy, start a Megaphone, which really severely harms his deck. You really want to have the big old cheese. So he's attaching energy to Sigilyph, so that's his energy for the time. So it's my turn, eh? Well, got a Dark Energy. I'm gonna die from either Espeon or Sigilyph's attack. I'm gonna say Sigilyph's, but for the most part, let's just attach energy here and go ahead and Jagged Fang. I gotta kill this guy with his ability because it would be a nuisance if he has it for late game. Once I kill the retreat cost thing, I'll be able to hunt out these bigger enemies here. Oh, Headringer, the worst of all cards. Double colorless. I could have sworn he had a dark energy. Alright, well, I guess not. But here's a cool thing. He's gonna, I'm assuming, attack the Sharpedo again. I can easy him back up. I can just stall for a bit. Get an Ultra Ball. Get a Trick Coin. I don't know what that's for. For... I don't know what the Trick Coin was for. I don't know who he attacks that you have to flip a coin for. I guess the regular Volta? The baby one? Must have been to Mewtwo and 20 to... Oh, he just side alert. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so what we would just stall for a bit. Go to AZ it back up. Put a fresh new one out. Put the one back down. And then go and just end my turn. If he doesn't end me, we're looking good. If he does, however, I'm hoping to draw a rare candy and an Ultra Ball so I can get Dino out, and then hopefully an energy and I can do Hunt and kill the Darkrai off the bench. And you can really see why. Oh, he's gonna kill the Darkrai a bit. You can really see why. Naughty. You can see why this kind of deck kind of bothers people a little bit. Unfortunately, I didn't run it. I didn't have exactly a good start. But it's actually not that bad. He took away his energy here. I can discard this with Enhanced Hammer. I don't know how much he runs. If this is a double attacker kind of thing, he probably runs quite a bit. 60 damage. Okay. So Corphish. I'm going to play him down and then take him more. Enhanced Hammer, which is useful. Nothing else besides that. I'm not sure if I should sacrifice this Sharpedo, if I should attach energy to him. He can take one more hit. So I'm going to go and do that. And it doesn't have any electric Pokemon, so I'm going to be okay with that. There it is, the Dark Energy. Seems to be all you can play at this point in time. He already touches energy, so you can't do anything. Oh, there's N, which isn't that bad for me. There it is, the Crawdon. Legendary Crawdon right there. The Wrecker of Days. So basically, I'll make a play where like he never even did that. Basically, he just did it there. So I like about this deck. I could poison him for the long-term damage, but I don't want to. I want to get something else poisoned. I kind of want to just Sycamore, even though it's, you know what, since I'm going to Sycamore, might as well just play it. To sleep. Might buy me a turn. That's getting rid of a lot of support cards, I know, but this is why you really want to get this guy back out. So I'm not sure if I already attached. I don't think I have. So I'm going to attach to him. And then going to do Jagged Fang. I discard an energy, sure, but I do 100 straight. He wakes up, but he does have a true retreat cost, unfortunately. But he does have Darkrai out there, so I need to get rid of Darkrai first. I do have Silent Lab somewhere in my deck, and I'll get rid of Darkrai's ability, but I forgot to play it. Silly me. He's going to get a Dark Energy. I'm not sure why he didn't retreat last turn, but he's going to get a Dark Energy. I'm assuming put out Espeon, since Sigilyph for that mad blockage. That's not bad. Sigilyph is in danger, however, if I draw that Silent Lab. There it is, Silent Lab. I'm going to go and play Crushing Hammer to get rid of any other energies. I don't get it, it's fine. But here's where I run Silent Lab. I'm going to play another Crawfish down, you know, because, you know. Silent Lab, I'm going to Dark Impulse back onto the active. And now his only wall is now gone. And that is why I like Silent Lab. It's a great card, especially for Sharpedo-EX. So now he doesn't really have much energy on the board. He only has Mewtwo, which can X-Ball. However, or Leafeon. Leafeon does what, 20, 40, 60? 60. Sharpedo. This other Sharpedo over here on the bench is getting set up. I haven't drawn into much muscle bands, so I'm assuming they're prized. Yeah, Energy Crusher 60. It's not devastating. I'm gonna go ahead and play this, get rid of their tools. I'm gonna go ahead and leave. I'm going to leave the Silent Lab there just in case he plays anything else. He really can't use Darkrai's ability at this point in time either. I'm going to go and kill this this little guy. I'm gonna play Birch, which is my new favorite card in terms of shuffling. So yeah, as long as I get an energy, I can put on the Sharpedo. I got another Silent Lab just in case it repletes it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just Dragon Fang for another knockout. And so there's a muscle band, so now a lot of things are in reach. And this is why I love Sharpedo, because now I can actually, I think, hunt out that Mewtwo which he puts out. But no, Mewtwo will live by 10. But I can now hunt out this big Beluga Evolta right here. Or, ooh, Malamar. I'm gonna X-Ball for the knockout, I believe. Yeah, that's fine. That's all his energies on this Mewtwo now. He, however, did get... There's nothing else. There's no energy else besides on him. So I'm gonna go and just attach the muscle band to this one. Another Dark Impulse. A lot of my energy's in the discard pile. I didn't realize that. Let me see how much is in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. I only have 1 more energy. But there's no other energy in the board, so I'm fine with that. And I'll take away his dark energy. So now we're within grasping range. If I can hunt out that Darkrai and he has no way to retreat it, Darkrai does have 2 as well. I can probably kill it. He's sacrificing the Evolta because he knows I can't kill it in 1 turn. I, however, can kill the Eevee and be a prize away. Evolta luckily needs to have a dark energy and a color, so he can't do any shenanigans. There's another Eevee. I could just hunt out the 2 Eevees and just kill him that way. He's gonna Corvus for quite a bit of cards. So that's what I like about Sharpedo. There you go. That's a good reason. I don't have to. Oh no. Alright. I don't have to face the Evolta. I can just choose if I want to face it or not. Another Dino. An Escape Rope, maybe to get rid of the poison. But that'll get rid of my attachment in the turn. Let me see. I can do a Crushing Hammer real quick just to see if I get rid of his dark energy. No, of course not. How much do I have in my deck still? 10 cards. I know I have another Crawdaunt. I could get rid of his energy. You know, I'm going on Escape Rope. Hopefully it doesn't put out anything besides Darkrai. Hopefully he puts out... Yeah, there you go. That works. Just to get rid of the poison. I don't want the damage stacking. Dark Impulse onto this guy. And then retreat, because, you know, into him. Go to hunt out that Darkrai, and Darkrai is not stuck up there unless he has a Stadium and an energy. And since he hasn't played any kind of Stadium at all, I'm assuming he doesn't have a Stadium, which is good news. He puts energy on Darkrai, so let's see if he's got that magic number. He takes away the energy. Even if he does retreat with Darkrai, he's gonna heal. It doesn't really stop me. He needs to heal another double colorless, so he's gonna retreat. Nice. He's gonna stall a bit. That's basically the max what he can do this turn. He's pretty much stalled out. I can Dark Impulse onto my Sharpedo, kill the Espeon. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. He only does 100. He really wants a Evolta, I'm assuming. So you know what? We're just gonna hunt out again. He's eventually gonna run out of cards to discard. The Evolta is the only thing with energy. I just don't want to play it risky where the Evolta does some kind of magical sweep, like with double colors or something. I know it's not a reasonable way for him to get me, but you know, with Evolta you're never too sure. You can make magic numbers happen. So now back with Darkrai being stuck, he's gonna get out something. I'm assuming an N. Pokemon Fan Club. Pokescenter just stall one more time. Now it doesn't survive still with the 120 damage. It needs to get rid of the Stadium. There it is. That's game pretty much. Dark Impulse, the energy back on, and going to Dragon Fang for the knockout, and there you go. Sharpedo wins against Darkrai, Evolta, Malamar. The weirdest deck ever, but still. Evolta and Dark Arts are still pretty tough in their own terms. So yeah, so that's how Sharpedo could be viable. I mean, he's actually not that bad. I think he's a really good card. As long as you have Hydreigon with him, he has to be a partner. As far as any other cards you want to put in, like Lysander's, because I don't have any, or Lysander's trump card, those are all up to you. I just recommend strongly Sharpedo, Hydreigon, especially the Hydreigon from the Phantom Forces, which does a Dark Impulse. The other one is, I'm not really sure, but I think it's called, I'm not sure what the build is called, but it lets you move Dark Energy around, which isn't too bad all in itself, but you really want to have the Dark Impulse one, and that's what I like. And the Silent Lab is a must since Sharpedo is reactive. Siglif and Suicune will be a problem. Luckily, they're within range of the Jagged Fang. So there you go. There you have it. Sharpedo-EX. I call it Proto Sharpedo because I'm not done with it fixing it up, but this is the way it runs now. It runs really nice, runs really smooth. There are times when you kind of have a little rough patch, but with the cards in it, you're able to stall just for a little bit longer, and then boom, you get a little win. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoy these kind of videos, let me know. I can make more of these. I make the most random decks all the time. I can make the more serious decks too, as far as Mega Aggron or Mega Gardevoir. I'm actually working on a Gardevoir deck right now, but it's kind of hard when you have to like trade for the stuff. But right now, Sharpedo is what I made because I was always fascinated with it when it came out. I always try to find something good for it, and I made this kind of deck for Disruption. Red card also works. I'm not to forget to mention that as well. But yeah, so that's this deck. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, like and comment and subscribe if you want to. I will be putting more of these kind of videos up, especially when ML Break comes out. I'll be putting a lot of videos because I got massive ideas for ML Break, or Roaring Skies for the English expansion. So yeah, so if you guys like this video, or like me doing this kind of video, just let me know, and I'll try to make a deck every week so I can show you something new. So yeah, thank you guys. Bye. I'll see you guys later.